Good morning, Neil on Twitch. Can you hear me, Neil, on Twitch? Because the video is not showing up. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see what happens. The video doesn't show up if I'm muted. And then it came up. All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. All right, let me label these up, and then we'll be off and running. Evo and Nerds for some continuation IPO action there. NVIDIA, we're not sure which way that's going. I'm still a little bit short. Airbnb having an outstanding earnings beat. Agbar, something that's up pre-market. RWLK. ARHS, we'll be watching that. Zillow, good short. If it can break 2 days ago's low. CMTG, Sava. CNCE, OTRK, IWM, if it continues today, if it can put in a green day or a green run, that'd be great. CAR, still crapping out. I'm still in it. Short. Pfizer, like, whoa. Big props to Elliott on Pfizer. BORR. Geez, man. Big props to Elliott on Pfizer. Anybody have Elliott's Pfizer play? Hope so. I was not bullish on it, but Elliott wins. Okay, got those labeled up. Gonna fix the exposure here on this. We are live across every platform. Crooked, but okay, there we go. APDN, Matt, APDN. Mibrat says, I do not only do I have his calls, but I went YOLO on 35 contracts on the 50 call. Okay, well, it's not quite 50, is it? Let me see, 49. It's not quite 50. Shit. Did you get today's expiration? You'll make some money, but Theta's going to be like dwindling if you don't make it over 50. How much were those per? Oh, you got the 1119? Okay, congratulations. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Let me just do the math on that. Remember what the delta was? It probably was like 0.25. Do you remember what the delta was? So let's see. 5. Dude, are you going to be up like $4,000? That's pretty crazy. And then Daniel said he has 175 contracts. Oh my Lord! Wow. Hey everybody on TikTok, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Click like if you're digging this stream. Click like a bunch of times. We like to get up to the thousands in likes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And don't forget to check in. That's some new thing on TikTok. John White says, how didn't I buy it? He's been talking about Pfizer for 2 months now. I know, man. WTR. Let's see. Somebody asked me to look at, what was it? AD something? Can somebody remind me there on Zoom? AD. Thank you. APDN. All right, let's see. What's up with it, Matt? Yeah, I see it spiked. Anything more than that? 1.5 million shares. Like it's just happening right now. If you want to get in early, $2 a risk, or $1.50 a risk on APDN right now, pre-market. I don't have any information on it or idea where it's going to go, but it did pop a lot, and it's up on 1.5 million shares of trading. Is DraftKings up? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, and I can close this window. But first let me just talk about the market. because the market's looking very, very sweet today. We just had jobs numbers. We're expecting about 500,000 back to work in October. Was turned out to be 530,000. So that was a beat. That was a better return to work and productivity across the nation than expected. And we are now at 61.6% labor participation for October. And as you know, that's a Fibonacci number. But no, that really means nothing. But 61.6, yep, we're getting up there. And so that sent the market right on up. SPY it popped a whole point or two. And it's just spiking, it's going to be, could potentially be a very strong day across the board, and especially for travel. The international travel ban is being lifted on Monday. So you've got Airbnb up with a huge beat this morning, a historic beat. It's their biggest beat ever this morning. So Airbnb hit 193 this morning. It closed at 175, I believe, yesterday, and we got lotto calls on that, so that worked out. Cheers to morning coffee. You guys on TikTok, if you'd like to check out more about our trading community, just click the link in my bio. You can read all about our trading community and join our trading community. Just click the link in my bio. So across the board, we've got oil at around 79.9. So we finally tucked under 80. So through the winter here, the prices of oil, gas are going to be lower, and oil lower now. Industrials really, really spiking on the news. It looks like industrials quite strong and up, and so is SPY. Tech, not as much, but let's see what happens. It had a wave, and then it came back, not quite as up. We'll see what happens. Rates are holding steady, so that's not going to affect tech. So hopefully tech will rally today like it did yesterday. It did quite well. Consumer staples and luxury goods, consumer discretionary, also up pre-market. And communications and tech, everything's up across the board fairly well. I'd say, ironically, with Pfizer having its huge news this morning and a huge spike, it's odd, but the health sector is down. So health down, it makes no sense. But in any event, Pfizer, the big winner of the day. Pfizer and Airbnb, big winners on the day. Both ones that we got lotto calls on. So that was pretty incredible. I think we have some members who are probably going to shit themselves this morning. Daniel, how many contracts did you get? Okay. You guys want to know what to do if you have Pfizer? Daniel, you have 175 contracts, man. How was that even sane? Was that a sane? You're crazy, man. But they're November 19. Jeez, bro. Holy shit. And Eric says he has 2 and he'll be happy. Like, holy crap, 175. So anyway, here's the plan. Whenever it comes to if you're holding options and you have to wait for the market open and you don't know what to do, not sure what to do. Step 1, 5-minute rule. 5-minute rule right away. We call it the 5:30 because you can also extend it out to the 30 point as well. But you start with the 5 minutes, okay? And here's what it is. Let the stock do whatever it's going to do for 5 minutes. No matter how horrific or crazy, just let it put it in, because it's likely to bounce somewhere inside that 5 minutes, come back up, or vice versa. Okay. Let it do what it's going to do for 5 minutes. Then if price breaks the bottom of that 5-minute zone of trading, of price action that it put in, if it breaks the bottom and you're long, cut everything, sell it all. right? Or you could, for instance, Daniel or you guys who are up a lot, cut everything except your original, or sorry, take out your cost basis. That could be another idea. But basically, see the break of the bottom of a 5 minute window as bad. Okay, see it as bad, but give it 5 minutes. Now, if it goes up and breaks the top of that window, that 5 minute window that we put in, then hold, okay? And then follow the path of victory and pivot point trading. If you don't know how to do that, be asking me just like incessantly for the first 30 minutes of the market, whatever you want to do. Because I can tell you, stay in. There's nothing going wrong on Pfizer, for example. I might be able to tell you that. You're going to give it like a good 2 or 3 point range to breathe. And using pivot point trading, it's possible, it's about 1 in 10. It's not probable, but it's possible that Pfizer could run up all day. And in that case, you want to hold on to those 175 contracts all day. And potentially be taking profits at a couple of points. When you do take any profits, just sell like 5% of what you got or 1% of what you got. All right, sell like 2 contracts here, 3 contracts there. When you have 175 contracts, you could be working it all day. You'd be like, oh, I'll sell another contract here. I'll sell another contract here. And it turns out 175 is a big number. It's going to take you all day to start chucking those things overboard. So it's a bit of an e-sport to it too, because like you'll realize that at one point when you're doing that, when you have a large number of contracts, you'll realize that when you really want to get out, or you really want to make sure you're taking some profits out because maybe it's taking a nosedive or something, and there you are still selling 1 contract at a time or 2 contracts at a time, it's not fast enough. You have to suddenly add a 0 to it, 10, 20, 30. There's a bit of an e-sport to it. You have to mentally like, oh my God, I need to ramp this up or else I'm fucked. Anyway, that's the method to follow, the 5:30. And the 30 part of that is after 5 minutes has gone by, and then it's gone out the top of the 5 minute range and it's going around, then give it a 30-minute range. Okay, so after 30 minutes go by, it now has a bigger range, right? And now you can use that. After 30 minutes has gone by, now you can have a 30-minute decision window. If it stays within that range, you hold. If it breaks the high, you definitely hold. But if it starts to come back down to low, it's the same. It's essentially the same, but it can help you make certain decisions depending on how you're holding. All right, 5:30 rule. 5:30 rule. Fat BB is running. That's what my guys are telling me. Let's go check it out. I'm refreshing the market chameleon right now. We're looking at Agbar, huge, Spike, and RWLK, and Pfizer, and Airbnb, and OTRK, and BORR looks really good to my eyes as well. And Fat BB's not on the market chameleon system yet. So where am I going to put it? I'll put it over here instead of IWM. Yeah, Fat BB with a huge spike from 16 to 27. I can't even zoom in on it, but if you can see the risk of a pivot point, go ahead and get in. I'm getting into it right now. You want to get right on top of that. Fat BB running like crazy. Take it to the bottom of the current candle or the last candle for risk, 23, and it's at 27, so $4 a risk. $5 a risk now, it's at 28. Fat BB, $5 a risk. That would be the safest bet right now, is the bottom of the previous candle. That's all you can do. There's no actual pivot to go by right now. So you're flying blind, $5 a risk, Fat BB, and it is probably a good risk level. And it's now hitting 30. Fat BB going freaking crazy. FATBB. Wow, look at that puppy go. The float must be quite small. But I do not have that on my system. Anybody got the float information on Fat BB? 6 million, really small. This is exactly what we're looking for, guys. This is the kind of trade we're looking for. Make sure you're taking profits underneath every dollar point. Okay, you don't know when this is going to start pulling back, and or if it's going to re-break or go any higher. You got to take those profits. Our current stop right now is at 23 on Fat BB. You guys over on TikTok, how's it going? Good morning. Make sure you click the link in my bio if you'd like to find out more about my trading community, and come join our trading community. Love to see you. All-time high, Fat BB. All right. Fat BB now just about ready to break 30. That will create a new risk level. So if you can grab it at 30 break, 30.01, you'll have $2.50 of risk. That will be the proper re-breakout level. Do the calculations and see if you'll be able to top up at that level if you already got in. Figure out if that allows you to get some more shares. And then figure out how many shares you already have. Therefore, you would add this many number of shares. And the stop on that actually is changing right now. So that'd be $3 of risk, $3 of risk. It's pulling back. 27, it hit 27, and the breakout at 30.01 would create $3 of risk. Let's take a look at this ag bar. No. And yeah, Fat B is where it's at right now. The other one to look at was APDN. Nah. All the action's over on Fat BB right now. The volume's not really there on anything else. All right, but let's see what else is on the radar here. ASRT. Pulling it up. Yeah, I've got car open. Car's open. I'm short car. Hello, Ariana. Good morning. Over on YouTube. 23 was the only stall on 1 minute candles. Pfizer, yeah, it's front and center right here. Pfizer doing outstanding, and Airbnb is right there. On Pfizer, we're going to be looking for a breakout of 49.6 pivot. Actually, 49. We can do 49 for a day trade. So on top of our lotto trade that Elliot has been helping everybody get into, and their calls on Pfizer. Here we go. Breakout. Ooh, we almost broke out on Fat BB. Well, no, that was it. Actually, it touched. So $3 of risk on Fat BB. But look at it pull back. It turned out to be a fake out. But you're still within your risk. Stop at 27. Why can't you get filled on Fat BB? It's pre-market, Mike. So that might be something you forgot. Only advanced users. We're doing pre-market right now. Okay. Also new, so ASRT, I'm taking a look at it. Oh, it's pretty fully faded. Another one also is new. Some days there's just not enough charts, and you need more screens. My ideal monitoring situation is set up where I monitor 288 charts per 4K screen, or is it 144? I think. Yeah. No, I think it's 288. Time to use the Oculus. Yeah, there you go. But technically, that's not in 4K. But you could see something, and then you can just go like this, and zoom way up to the screen. Pull it back, swipe. There we go. Yeah, definitely. We will be in the Oculus soon enough. Be in the Oculus or be square. Pfizer, yeah, if it breaks 49, we'll get in it. So there may be some profit taking at the open on Pfizer. But what's going to happen after profit taking? It's going to go back down all the way to the bottom? Or is it going to be bought up because of the reason why it's so hot right now anyway? Think about that, okay? And then also consider the fact that you don't know. And so give it that 5 minutes. Let it trade for 5 minutes. Don't get greedy. Let it do its thing. Follow the rules. And in the long run, you will make more money. You held Redbox overnight and it did well? Well, it's down from the close of yesterday. Okay. Yeah, hope it will see 50 after early market open. Yeah, I think that's what everyone is figuring. But I think it's going to first, the market makers are going to first probably put you to your test, see if you can have enough faith. Anybody holding, they're going to just wipe your orders out right away with a little dip. And then let's see where it goes. Give it 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes to breathe. All right, the market opens in 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Fat BB is wild. Yeah, the next breakout on Fat BB is basically 30.10 for $3 of risk. A few of us are already in that. Just got out for over 30. Yeah, but Tony, it's rubber tires, man. Well, good for Goodyear, but what's their growth opportunity? Are they gonna have electric tires, solar powered tires? It's fucking rubber. It's a utility. Lucid, what's up with Lucid right now? Let me see. Right. What we'd be looking for on Lucid is a break over $40. Let me know if Lucid gets up and over $40. That will be very interesting. And we've got 6 minutes and 21 seconds until the open. I see a couple of you came over from TikTok this morning and joined our trading community. Yeah, all you got to do is click the link in my bio, in my profile, if you'd like to come over and check out our trading community. 8-ball missed last night. Well, the 8-ball just didn't want to take a side. Everything's going up. SPY just broke another high, all-time high on SPY. And the Dow also very high. And the Qs are now definitely coming up and looking like they're going to break over highs right before the market open. I don't know if that's all-time high. Let me double check. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the entire market, everything's on full recovery, on fire, and with the Fed, plan being laid out, everybody can navigate through that star field, as I said, really well. So business is going to do really great over the next 6 months. Really, really great. Like this could be a miracle moment for you to be investing in the market. 6 to 8 months from now, by next summer, by this coming summer. Yes, I do, Ian. Oh, not all day. It depends. Here we go. We're having a break on Fat BB. Coming up with a $3 of risk breakout on Fat BB about to happen. It's looking like it's going to happen. Only 6 million float and dwindling. So there's a really good looking stock. There we go. There's the break on Fat BB. Takes 5 to 20% profits at 31. Boom, we hit 31.67. There we go. Underneath every dollar level. be taking a little bit of profits. September says, hey, Evan, do I sell my 11.1985p Peloton puts at the open? I think the stock continues to tank, but it's going to be high, and there will be some buying pressure at these levels. I'll take a look really quick. You give it 5 minutes to breathe. That's the first thing I want to tell you. Let it breathe for 5 minutes and then make that decision. Yeah, just give it 5 minutes. And then if it breaks the 5 minute window down and you've got puts, keep holding. But if it breaks the 5 minute window up, that snaps the other side of direction, and then cut everything you got and take your profits. Good job, man. Sounds like you made a ton of money. What does $3 of risk mean? It's called the 1% rule, and you can learn all about it here. I'll give you a link to my video lessons, 1% rule, and what it is, and you can learn more about it there. Is you take 1% of your portfolio. So if you have a $10,000 portfolio, that's $100, and you divide it by that number I just said, $3 of risk. What is that? 33. 100 divided by 3 is 33. That is the number of shares you buy. 33 shares. So that's why we use the risk levels to our stops, so that every trade, whether it's crypto or some casino bet or a stock trade, we have a defined risk, and it always equals 1% of our of our bankroll, whatever we're betting with portfolio, and that proportionally sizes all of our bets across all bets types, no matter what they are, whether they're crypto, stocks, etc. And we're able to compare them and say, hey, I get a very good reward versus my risk on crypto, or I get a much better reward versus my risk on tech stocks and stuff like that. But it also makes sure that you're never being outlandish with your risk with your money, which you never should be. You should always be saving your money and preserving your capital. All right, we've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to the open. All right, John. Is Peloton a put buy? Alex, I don't know. It's already down. Will it run down all day? It could, or will it get bought up? It could. Give it a 5 minute window and then take whichever side it goes out of the 5 minute window. And then reassess that after 30 minutes. All right, here we go. 1 minute to the open. No, not you, Casey. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You what? No, I was talking to Alex. Thoughts on Disney running next week? Ask me in 30 minutes. Let's play this open now. We got 1 minute to the market open. Here we go. We're especially looking for Pfizer to break over 49. If it does, $1.50 of risk should be in order. If it breaks over 49, $1.50 of risk, day trade there. Airbnb also, we're looking for a break over 190 for $6 of risk. I there potential and stud stock me. I don't know. Anyway, we'll take a look in a minute. I'm just playing with you. They are playing the open right now. Let's focus. Do you like making money? Okay, this is where the money is. Not talking about other shit. Focus. Get ready. Apple already starting to run right before the open. If you want to get into Apple now, you can get in for 50 cents of risk on Apple. Here we go. 8 seconds to the market open. Yeah, all day runners, we don't know. We'll see. Fat B pulling back. Watch your stop at 27 on Fat B. Watch out. 27 stop on Fat B. Watch out. The breakout on Fat B will be 31.75. 31.75. Here it comes. It's coming up. 31.75 for $4 of risk. If it does, nope. We're breaking 27. We're halting on Fat B to the downside. Out, out, out. Exit, exit, exit. If you have Fat BB in pre-market, get out. You've got about 7 seconds left before the halt to the downside. Don't get trapped in a down halt. We got Apple starting to go sideways. Pfizer is hanging out at 48. That's good. Where we got here? So FATB is halted to the downside, indicating it's going to open at 22. I hope you are learning your lessons not to get trapped in down halts. All right, and then we're also watching and getting signals across the board here from, where is it? I'm hearing the rings. Airbnb coming up to the 190. There's the breakout on Airbnb. A huge candle on Airbnb. $6 a risk. Airbnb, if you can even catch it, it's on fire. Wow. I got to pull up on the high speed setup. It's going so fast. Huge candle. Huge. Some millionaire wants it. Some billionaire wants it. All right, there it is. Yeah, it's hanging out at 190. $6 a risk if you want to get in. $5 a risk. 191 on Airbnb. Airbnb 191 hanging out in there. Yeah. And I think probably if you could take just 5 or 3% of your position out at every dollar level, that's going to be safer than waiting for every $5 level on Airbnb. Let's be realistic. So let's go after every dollar level on Airbnb, but take out a smaller amount, like 2, 3, 4, 5%. So you have lots of targets in case it goes to 207 today or something. Okay. All right, so take a smaller amount out every dollar versus taking out 5 or 20% every $5. All right, the current stop on Airbnb is 186. There goes Apple for the 50 cents of risk. Apple now starting to push, and that's the Q's all-time high. The Q's just made a new all-time high, and so did SPY, and probably the Dow also. Okay, Pfizer, we're trying to get 5 minutes of trading in, but there was some take profits there at the beginning. And APDN starting to come up and around APDN, but we got to wait for a break at 750 on APDN. Airbnb continuing. There we go. Airbnb continuing. Make sure you're taking profits under 192 on Airbnb. There it is, 192 on Airbnb. And Fat B should be coming out of the halt in a moment here. We're coming up on 4 minutes of market open, so we're getting that Pfizer trading range going. And 193.50 breakout on Airbnb. That is now a breakout of pre-market high. This is the highest price Airbnb has ever been. All-time highs, Airbnb, historic earnings beat. Way to go, Airbnb. And also, maybe you don't even, if you've got shares, maybe you don't even want to sell. What about holding for the next 6 months? This is a good spot to be in with Airbnb and travel, international ban coming up, you know. Think about it. Think about it. Do you actually want to sell? Maybe not. You might want to diamond hand that. We'll see. Let's see how much of a run it goes. If it ends up like Nvidia, maybe not. If it ends up really getting overextended, you might want to take those profits. That's like getting future money now. Peloton puts. So anyway, 5 minutes have gone in for trading on Pfizer. And so now we have a range from 48 to 47. Do you see it? That 5 minutes of trading on the market open created a range, 48 to 47. So now you know what to do. If it goes up above 48, you let it run. If it stays within that range, you let it run. You hold it. If it breaks 47, you cut, because now it's taken a down direction. All right, so let's see what happens. And then we reassess that in 30 minutes as well. All right, so you're managing your hold. Fat BB is out of the halt, hit 23.45, and it's halting to the downside again. Do not get trapped in that trade. You have about 5 seconds left before it halts to the downside again. It's at 23.45 and halted. There it is. It's halted and indicating it's going to open at 21 now. Do not get trapped in down halts. Learn your software, how you can dump all your shares instantly. Like, for instance, on Thinkorswim, there's a button called flatten. That's what you're going to do. All right, here we go. Airbnb is starting to put up some further buying pressure and demand. Looks like it might break 194. Here we come, 193.50. A lot of demand going on the buy side. All right, we're hanging out around the 193 level. Make sure you're taking a little profit every dollar level. I love it. Now my wife is getting, she's never really got into the stock market before, but she has Airbnb because I told her to buy it yesterday. Now she's like, should we buy more? Should I buy more? What should I do? That's great. I just love the fact that now, a new person is getting infected by the FOMO bug. Oh, that's great. I said, no, just hold it. Oh, she says, should I get it for the kids? Okay. A little bit. Find some more travel stocks that haven't popped yet. Get in those also. Do some web research. Let's see if we can turn my wife into a stock shark. Yeah, cruise lines, absolutely. Host invites you to go live together, 74 online. Boy, I don't know if I should do this. I should have did it. That would have been fun. Oh well, somebody invited me to go co-host with them just now. Airbnb now hitting 195.56. Again, continue to take profits underneath every dollar level on Airbnb. Boom, 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 boom. All right, who's in it for the day trade? Who's in it for the lotto? Hold on to your lottos until the all out. And but for the day trade, yeah, we're killing it. All right. We got it on both sides from yesterday as an overnight lotto and for the day trade. Dara says, I think I'll keep it. Starbucks breakout apparently. Are WLK taken off? No, not quite enough yet. But if it breaks 243, we'll get in it. But this is probably the point in which my wife gets frustrated, though. She's probably like, why do I have to do web research? Can't you just tell me tickers? Figure it out. Yeah, no. Even I do web research. The answer is no. Get used to hearing it. Yeah, Expedia. Sympathy to Airbnb. Yeah, Expedia. No, not just sympathy. Expedia had really good earnings as well. It's not just sympathy. On NASDAQ, $10,000. Way to go. All right, now learn to manage your risk at this link. I'm going to give you a link to my videos. Go over here and start to learn all about managing your risk so you don't lose that money now, okay? There you go. That's my recommendation for you. Right there. There's a link I just gave somebody over on TikTok. All right, NVIDIA just broke pre-market high of 312. So Nvidia hit 312 and now is pulling back to 307. But Nvidia, yeah, having some momentum. The whole market, Q's pulling back a bit. Industrials like lightning. My God, industrials possibly leading the way. So XLI, if you just want to day trade that as a economic factor, XLI industrials. Possibly XLF will do well as well. Base materials doing great. XLB. Anything else super on fire? XLC communications. XLC. So XLI, XLC, XLF seem to be doing okay. SPY just hit another all-time high, and the Dow hit an all-time high. We're having a breather on tech, a little bit of a pullback. Going to try to get prices a little bit lower on tech, attract some more people in, see if we can get another wave out of it. Jets, that's a good one. Yeah, jets. What about the hospitality? Can somebody remind me of the hospitality ETF? That'd be good for travel. 197 on Airbnb. Make sure you're taking your profits underneath every dollar level, like a 2, 3, 4, 5% profit. Hitting 197 on your Airbnb day trade. I'm up 104% on my lotto call on that. How's everybody doing on TikTok? Click the link in my bio and over on my profile in order to learn more about our trading community and come join it. And I'll see you in our live day trading community. We have over 400 members and growing. Airbnb hit just under 198. Remember, 200 is going to be a huge psychological number. So you might want to take out a larger chunk of your day trade when we get underneath 200. And 198 is almost there. So you want to start increasing the amounts you're taking from like a 2 or a 3 or a 5% to like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%, something like that. Because you start to get a lot of resistance underneath key psychological numbers like that. All right, I guess I'll close out my car position now. I'm satisfied. My car short, 38% gains. I'm good with that. I'm good. Covering my car short now. All right, APDN crapped out, so nothing there. That faded. All right, Airbnb starting to rev up for further gains. Pushing 196.37, 196.50, 196.70. Can it hold and push further? The current stop is 191, so let's give it some room. So see what I'm talking about, guys, on Pfizer? Daniel, did you sell any of your Pfizer? It's very hard, I understand, but you should not have. Okay, good job. And see what's happening? It's working. So you give it that 5 minutes. It needs it to flush out, the bullshit. That's what it is. It needs to like flush the bullshit right at the open, and then it can take direction. And if you have to cut it because it breaks the bottom edge of the 5 minute window, okay. But often you'll see that it may go in the direction that you were hoping. And then if so, for example, if we break 48, if we break the high of the day, not the pre-market high, but the high of the day, then Pfizer is looking safe, and maybe you could you have 175 contracts at that point. Once it breaks the high of the day, uh, maybe you can start to take your first profits. But let's get some direction on it. Let's get that 5-minute window working. All right, Airbnb hit 197 and change a moment ago, and it's almost gonna break the high of 197.93. So that's what we got to get through. How much money do I need to start trading and join your program? Couple $1,000 ought to get you, but the point is, if you are a beginner trader, you should join our program, yes, but you should paper trade and be saving and practicing using paper trading, and you can do that with Thinkorswim. I recommend Thinkorswim for paper trading, but depending on how good you are with computers, because Thinkorswim's a little complicated. If not that, then Webull. I'll give you the link to Webull right now. If you have no brokerage account, Webull is a great place to start. And here's my link there for that. If you go through my referral link right there, if you copy paste that and go through there, we both get bonus stock when you sign up. Pfizer, yep, there goes Pfizer. All right, Pfizer working out. Like I said, I needed to break 49 to be a day trade, but for you guys who are holding overnight, there you go. It was excruciating, I know, but you had to wait 17 minutes to see what the direction is going to be on it. Now you probably feel good, and you get to watch Pfizer appreciate. Let Pfizer appreciate. Ariana says bird is flying. Yeah, the 5-minute rule. Learn to love it. It can be tough, and there'll be bad times too, and it will suck sometimes, but it'll in the end, the 5-minute rule works because it keeps you in the trades when you need to be kept in the trades. Ariana, I'm not seeing bird fly. Maybe I've got the wrong chart up here. Maybe it's not updating. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's flying, but that's a good word for it. All right, that's a failed retest breakdown on Airbnb. I suggest you get out now. Exit on Airbnb. I believe that's the end on Airbnb, and it's going to break down now. Airbnb. Sava. Yeah, I'm watching Sava. That's true. Yeah. The breakout of 85 all the way up to 90. We didn't alert it. We didn't mention it. We didn't talk about it. But yes, Sava looks good. Kind of grinding up. Oh, Christina has some ideas for travel related. Okay, great. Yeah, some of those are individual. Like JetBlue, you don't need to put in with jets. But okay. What's the hospitality ETF, you guys? I can't remember which one that was. Some of you might know. American Airlines, get that out of there. No, not ETF. My wife typed ETF. No, jets. 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 It's an ETF, not ETF. I'll teach her that later. All right, we're out of Airbnb. It did do a failed retest just there, but if it breaks out at 198 and you want to get back in, you got the FOMO, you can get back in at 198. So if we're wrong, we're a little bit wrong, and we've been taking profits all the way up. That's it. The trade on Airbnb ought to be over now. And then Pfizer, just let it do its thing. Let it appreciate. We're following the path of victory now on Pfizer. The current stop on Pfizer now, based on the path of victory, is 47.5. All right? Write it down, memorize it, 47.5. That's already higher than the 47 that was the bottom of the 5-minute window. So Pfizer is progressing. I would get into Pfizer at the break of 49 as a day trade. No, Kristen. And then, yeah, if you want to keep some Airbnb forever, like some shares, yeah. How much money in the bank? Like $3,000 is what you would need to get started to trading. That's what you're asking. There goes Pfizer. See, just keep holding on. Just keep holding on. Let's follow the path of victory to the ultimate conclusion. You know what I'm saying? You could just use that method to hold your 175 contracts, how many contracts you got, to the bitter end. You're not going to get maximum gain, but what you are going to get is holding for the longest you could have held. Because nobody can get maximum gain except by guessing. But instead, we got a system here. So stick with it. And you follow the path of victory. If you want to learn how to do that more, Daniel, or anybody, follow the path of victory. That's totally a lesson there. You can learn in the Market Mastery. Somebody dropped the link. Daniel, I think you're already in it, right? But for other people. Uh, yeah, man. And this weekend, I'm going to try and add some more lessons over there. We have so many. I mean, there's another 100 to put up, to edit and put up, you know? On that re-break, we set a new stop to 48 on Pfizer. All out stop is 48 on Pfizer. Remember, it's not a hard stop. You'll have to babysit it and watch how it plays, how it feels. It's the most arbitrary thing, subjective thing in all of trading is that damn stop. Okay? But at least you have an idea of where it is. It's 48, but it could end up finding support at 47.8 FWAP, so you've got to feel it out. 48 is psychological, but so is VWAP, which right now is 47.85. Where's VWAP? VWAP. 48. 48. Actually, VWAP is now 48. Okay, 48.10. But so, yeah, 48 probably is a good stop right now. No, DBGI is a buy? I don't think so. Let me take a look at the big chart. No, that's just shit chart. Terrible, terrible chart, I'd rather you invest in like Apple or something. So what's it look like, Daniel? Like, how much are you up? How much did 175 contracts return? What's your profit showing on that? If you don't mind sharing it with the group, I'm sure everyone else is going to be pretty enthused. Britain's like, please share. Not listening. Todd says he's up 4,800 on Pfizer alone. Who had 175 contracts? Daniel says, and he's doing the drum roll. Brrr, Daniel's up $14,000. And we said Todd, he's up $4,800. Daniel, take a screenshot of that and put it in Post Your Gains and type, it's still running, but look, like, wow. Peloton's moving up, 5-minute breakout. That's the direction you're probably going to go on Peloton. Yeah, for whatever the 5-minute breakout is. Steven says, great work. Jackson, you're up 27,000? What? What? That puts you up and over the top of back to where you were, doesn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong. Right? I think you're like 17,000 up or something, huh? Oh, man. I wish that we could fly out or something and well, let's go to Vegas. Meet you in Vegas, man. And Fernando is up 15,000 on Pfizer. Well, we're constantly changing, Dudley. We're constantly changing. We're always figuring out, what's the best, route forward. So right now, no, we're going long on the live. Up 15,000, Twisted Arrow up 15,000. Boy, I sure wish I listened to Elliot. Good job, Elliot. So Airbnb continuing to fail. It's put in 2 failures now. 2 failures. So, getting out was a good idea. But maybe not. We'll see. If it can gain some more steam and break 198, and you guys want to get in, you can get in right there at 198 for $4 of risk if it breaks 198. Well, September 121, yes. I mean, you can just ask me questions. Yeah, for sure. But I do also do private lessons. So if you're talking about like you want to do something like that, then what I suggest is you write down all your questions, you send them to me in advance, and then we do a private lesson for an hour. That doesn't come necessarily with that's costs extra, but for a lot of people, that's what we do. Private sessions to answer questions, take your trading to the next level. But the market mastery is the best way to go up until that point. Up 9,000 on Pfizer, still running. You guys go post that in post your gains and say still running. Over in post your gains, it's in the section called post your gains. I see one person posted or at least mentioned me. But holy Toledo, Ozland. That's man, I hope I don't get this wrong. It's Troy? is that you, Troy? Up 14 grand. Son of a bitch. Way to go. What's the cost of market mastery? Please send the link. Sure, here's the link. It's only $7. There's over 100 video lessons. Let me see if I can get you the link. Wants me to log in. Oh my god, and now wants me to do those Google things. Which images have the cars? Come on. And I might even have not entered my password correctly. Oh god, yep, I knew it. Jesus. Of course. Now I gotta select buses. Please God, no. Stop it. A school bus. Oh Jesus. Okay, that was the right password. I'm in. All right. If this works, you're gonna get the link. If it doesn't work, check with the links in my I don't know, somewhere. There you go. Let's see if this works. It did work. There you go. Rico. There you go. Okay, so what happened on Pfizer? Pfizer broke down. Pfizer broke down. There you go. And it looks like it's pretty strong breakdown. All right, exit, exit, exit. That's it, everybody. Look, that's your Pfizer trade. That's your overnight on Pfizer. It didn't trigger a day trade, so we didn't day trade it. But the overnight, it's over. There you go. Take your gains. rack it up to as a victory. And should Pfizer break 49 now, 49, then you can think about doing a day trade with it. But outside of that, that's it. Pfizer has made its move from yesterday. Good job, everyone, Colin says. May you all have the most amazing day ever. Oh, that reminds me. If any of you guys who just made a bundle aren't already didn't already do an upgrade to annual plan, you can totally do that. It'd be a good idea now. And you need to talk to Elliot about that. So if you want to upgrade from the monthly, you can go to annual, and you'll be able to save, obviously, several months and be with us every month. And also, you should know that we also have a lifetime plan as well. So many of our members are gold looking. They have gold on their names, like their names are gold in the group. Those are lifetime members. And so that's another thing you could think about. And you can talk to Elliot privately, send him a private message about getting onto either an annual or a lifetime plan. Way to go, everybody. Pfizer, way to go. And it looks like Airbnb is starting to show some signs of possibly coming back up and breaking out over 198. Yes, there is, Blue Tiger. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There is a military discount. On what exactly? An upgrade to an annual membership or a lifetime membership? No, Blue Tiger, just message Elliot directly, and he will get you whatever code you need. Right, not monthly. Yeah, upgrade to like an annual membership. So you're paying by the year at that point. James? Yeah. Yeah. So a moment like this is, I always think a great moment to consider that. 197.84. We're looking like we're about to break out on Airbnb. That would be for $4 of risk on Airbnb. If it breaks 198, I would wait for the confirmed 198.01 level. It hit 198, but it needs to hit 198.01. And then for $4 of risk, you could potentially get in for another wave on Airbnb. $4 of risk means $8 of gain you expect. So you'd be hoping Airbnb hits 206 from there, right? So you can get your 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Wow, Jamal, that's awesome. That's really beautiful. Jamal, how did you do? Did you make some money, bro? Good job. All right, I think, what was that? We just had a ring somewhere here. My system thought the Airbnb broke out. It's not quite true. Almost. We want that 198.01. You're literally shaking, Jamal. That is so amazing. But the amazing thing is that hopefully you risked that to 1%. I hope you did risk it only to 1% of your portfolio, so that it's not a stressful thing. Yeah, I figured that. So next time you're going to get your ass handed to you. That's the problem with that. So you should never do that. That is why you're shaking, by the way, because you have a undue amount of gains. The amount of shaking you have is how much you're going to lose in the future. Yeah, Jamal, you probably will if you did it once. But hopefully, yeah, you can change that. Stay in school, Dundrell says. That's right. You done fucked up. All right, Airbnb breaking out of 198 now. There it is, $4 of risk to get in. Actually, it's $3 of risk to the most recent pivot of 195. 195 is the stop, $3 of risk, and there it goes. 198.50, 198.60, 198.87. And so that's an area where you want to take your next profits. around, well, if you're still in it. But if you just got in, then that's where you want to take some profits, right underneath 199. What's the Sava? Sava not doing good. I'm not pick. I didn't pick Sava for this morning. Sava's not necessarily one of my picks. Sava's not strong enough. Ooh, STGW. We're getting some continuation on STGW. Yes, sir. New all-time high. Way, way, way up there. Our swing trade now up 115%. And there goes Airbnb about to there it is. It just touched 199. So make sure you're taking out a little bit of your profits, like 5 to 15%, 5 to 20% under 199 on that second entry on Airbnb, whoever got it. Out of curiosity, who took that? Who's on the second run? You got out in the first one, you got in for the second run. All right, Colin, good job. Just make sure you take profits every dollar underneath every dollar level. Mark's in, Brutus too. Great. Okay, good. Yeah, Lishi, there you go. That's a good idea. Yeah, sure. Drop in the link right now. Sure. There you go. There you go. So let me take a look at you guys now that we're out of Pfizer. Let's take a look at your gains. Did you post it over and post your gains? And I'll read it out to everybody. All right. Looks like some of you did. A lot of you, but keep posting. These are fantastic. Let's see. Still going. We had the ones from earlier. Let me start from the bottom. Robert says, thanks, Elliot, for the Pfizer call. Did $341. Superb. Jackson, small account challenge, started with $2,000 in less than 2 weeks. Here's where we stand. Let's see. $2,000 in less than 2 weeks. You now stand at, what is that? Where's the totals? Overall totals, view balances. It doesn't show. I'm going to say 6,000 or something, Jackson? Not showing you. You're going to have to 6.3 thousand. Okay. Go over to click the view your balances button and then post a screenshot of that so people understand what number you're trying to show them. I couldn't understand it, but that's pretty outstanding. Account tripling. And who was this? Coney. Thanks again, Elliot, owner. Oh, we just had Ciutico. That's Pablo, right? Said I made 10K for the first time in one trade, $10,000. Thank you, team. Way to go for you guys listening to Elliot. I was bearish on Pfizer, so I'm very happy for you guys. Good job. But I didn't call a trade, right? Did I? No. So, listen to our lead traders and you'll get lots of trade opportunities. Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills. Now it's 6.3K. That's 3X. Yeah, that's pretty outstanding. Coney made $2,400 on like a $4,000 account. That's huge. Mr. Ordinance. I keep forgetting who that is, but it's somebody I know well. I think I even give private lessons with. But Mr. Ordinance up $1,200. Way to go. Young and hungry. Young and hungry. What? Who's that? Young and hungry. $41,000? Is that Daniel? Damn. Way to go. Nope, not you. Who's young and hungry? Oh, good job. Maybe that's Jamal. Who knows? Uh, Holy shit. And then we got Geo 2020 made $4,500. And CJ's dad made um, it's hard to say what he made, but something like $10,000 or $20,000. CJ's dad. The total settling amount was $22,000. I don't know how much it cost to get in. I have a feeling it was probably much less, maybe 2,000. So maybe he made $20,000. Chowder Schnitzel with $10,000 of gain. Chowder, is that your first 5-digit gain? Is that your first 5-digit trade? Hey, we're coming up on Airbnb. We're coming up on the $200 level. Make sure you take 5 to 20% profits of the position that you have that you got in at 198 right here, 200. We're hitting 200 right now. Now 200 is going to trigger a bunch of bricks falling. A lot of market sell orders will be set at 200. You got to take your profits here because boom, it's going to like just fall down in the next few minutes here. You'll see. And if I'm wrong, great. We make money. I love being wrong. And then Lotto put Jackson had on Peloton, and that paid off 590%. 590% gains, $1,700 on a Peloton put for Jackson. And there's Daniel's gains, $14,000 of gains for Daniel Osland with $14,000 of gains. Gil Starr with $7,000 of gains. That's Dreamer. Should have bought more, but got 1,500% gains, equating to, I can't quite tell what the financial value is, but that's good. That's an incredible gain. And then Jackson posting again over there. Mocha Swerve. That is an excellent name, by the way. Whoever's Mocha Swerve, you have the best name on the Discord. PL for the day, $13,000. All right, now I'm going to go check out Jamal's private message here. Mother of Jesus. Holy shit. Oh my God. Way to go. Don't ever do that again. Don't get addicted to doing that. Please. You made a mistake. You hit the lottery on that one. And don't ever do that again. But congratulations to Jamal. Jamal hit a huge gain. Huge gain. Yes. I mean, he's not sharing it, so I'm supposed to be supposedly it's a private information. But it's more than 4 digits. It's more than 4 digits. So that's good for a little kid, huh? How old are you, Jamal? You're probably not even allowed to make money, but we don't give a shit here. We're behind you. 16 years old. 16 years old, and now can put himself through college and doesn't need to. But he did risk a little bit more than he should have. Look at Pfizer. Pfizer breaking down more, right? Pfizer. Now, Pfizer, is it easy to borrow? Let's go take a look because maybe there's a little bit of give there and we can take a short if it breaks the low of the day. Pfizer is easy to borrow as far as I can tell. And so soon, if Pfizer breaks 47, we could turn that into a short. Let's make a little bit more money. We're making money going up, overnight, day trading, down. I mean, Jesus. And Airbnb struggling with that $200 level, like I was mentioning. It did spike up to 200.5, but hopefully you took your profits. Remember, once you've taken 2 profits on any position, you got to move your stop up to break even. Maybe you don't know that rule, some of you guys who are new to the group. But yes, absolutely. Oh, that's right. Shoot. Yeah. Just talking to myself. How's our AMD? AMD is progressing the way it should. We have an AMD swing, but today AMD is a little bit down. All right, so if Pfizer breaks 47, you'll be able to get in for $1 of risk, but to the downside. So that, $1 of risk tells you how many shares you can get, and then to the downside with the stop at 48. Okay, there's some other ones. Yeah, EXPE. Here's some others. EXPE. Thanks, Tony. What's BKNG and Trip? Can't sell your SHIB. Yep, there you go. You can buy, but you can't sell. You can check in, but you can never leave. Welcome to Hotel California. Welcome to Crypto California. Jamal, pack it up for the day, buddy. Punch yourself in the arm. Shut down the system. And by the way, how many R is that? Can you share with us at least your R? Your absurd R number based on your terrible risk management. Cryptoville. It's going to be like 337R. It is. It's 331. Did I fucking nail it? Are you shitting me? Are you joking? Yeah, 331R. Yeah, he risked way too much, guys. Don't ever do that. But it worked out this time. But he'd be crying next time. I mean, he'd be like Jackson. Jackson wrote the book on it. Jamal, Jackson is gonna kick your ass. You should not have done that. Yeah, but you did do it. Be careful. You did do it. You have it. You know that you have the capability of doing it because you did do it. You know. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. It's 5 digits, guys. It's 5 digits. It's not 4 digits. It's 5 digits. And it's fucking big. Yeah, there you go. He posted it. All right, way to go. Okay, he finally shared it. We got a kid here, 16 years old, set for life. I mean, that's just the beginning. Way to go, Jamal. Signed up, not sure what to do now. Check your email. Edison, check your email. Yeah, I'll drop the link to the videos. Here you go, guys. There you are. So Airbnb on that second day trade on Airbnb, the breakout at 198 is still holding. I don't believe you hit your break even. You should have taken profits at 199 and 200, so you definitely do move your stop to break even. It is holding. It is not likely to pass 200 now. It's probably likely to hit your break even and then cut you out of the trade. So you'll make a little bit, a very small percentage, but that's okay. However, there is a possibility that it doesn't and that it just ramps up and goes past 200 and does an NVIDIA. Because like NVIDIA went past 300 yesterday and went all the way to 313 before pulling back to 296. You guys, what a Friday, huh? What a great end to the week. What a great week it's been. A great week last week. Great week before that. It's just been week after week after week of great week. Even when I think, a couple of you might remember about a month and a half ago, maybe it was 2 months ago, the market started going down. You remember we were making money. We weren't even making money on the market going down. I think I forgot to even look at the market. And we were just trading these opportunities on the day. And we were making money. And then we're looking at the market. We're like, oh, yeah, the market's to shit. And yet, we were just killing it. It was awesome. Bird, 9%. Okay, good. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, excellent gains and running on Bird. If anybody wants Bird, we've already pretty much missed it. But Bird is running. Second day IPO. Breakout over high of yesterday at 27.6. So it's something like $1.50 of risk on that. Yeah, just 3 weeks ago we were contemplating crashes. That's right. Yeah, what's the VIX at today, by the way? Pfizer, we're waiting for that breakdown at 47. If it doesn't break down at 47, it's not over. Airbnb, there you go. Exit Airbnb, your second day trade should have been at a break even. On Airbnb, it's pulling back now. Remember, don't wait for me. I'm here. This is an educational show. I can't trade for you. Number one, that would be just totally illegal. This is an educational program. I'm telling you what is the educational thing to do. Should you do these different things, right? And you want to be in it. You guys are doing great, but you guys make your own decisions. I don't know your fucking financial situation. A financial advisor needs to know your specific financial situation, like, your IRAs and like your job, and you get money from this. And I don't know that. You guys make your own decisions. So this is an educational program, okay? So when it comes to trading, what you need to do is you need to take my market mastery classes. Probably they're only $7. There's 100 plus videos in there, and you can learn all our strategies and all our risk management techniques and when to take profits and how to stay in and all that. And you might not quite understand it right away perfectly, but that's okay. That's why every day we're hammering it. That's what we do. We're doing the system. We're doing the strategy. And then you can, get better at it over time. So what I'm saying is, don't wait for me to get in something. Don't wait for me to take profits. Don't wait for me to get out of something. You should properly know those strategy points yourself. I'm just helping guide you. I help confirm, for you. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I knew to get out there. Way to go. All right, I'm on top of my game. I'm getting this, right? You are the one in control of your trades and your money, not me. I'm just here as a guide, a coach, okay? But they're your moves. And that's the best way to do it, because by the time you listen to me, you're a couple seconds behind. You're going to lose money in those couple of seconds. You're going to lose potential gains in those couple of seconds. You're going to lose more money when you need to get out in those couple of seconds. And those couple of seconds are not good on either side. Where you get in, where you get out, you're going to get in late, you're going to get out late. It's not good stuff. So, just use me educationally. That's the correct way to do this. Give us a stock pitch. Airbnb, man. Travel. Get in travel stocks. International ban is being lifted on Monday. The economy is resuscitating. We'll be off and running and out of the whatever this was, economic crash, like in summer of next year. Travel seems to be a really great play. Retail, obviously, if that all opens up and everyone can go shopping again, retail is going to do good. So Macy's, Dillard's, Foot Locker, anything I missed? Retail, Nike, Redbox is running. All right. Are you the only one that can never see the link to videos for join? You have to leave the live. You have to go to my profile. You have to click the link up here. I mean, my name. It pulls up a thing down here, and then you click my name, my picture again. And that pulls up my profile page. From there, you click the link in my bio section, and that's how you do it. You should be in school. Yeah, who are we talking to? The kid that can't find the link? So Airbnb crapped out while we were talking. And so that's the perfect trade, perfectly managed. And also, you can see how dangerous it is to not know the techniques. When to get out, after to take profits, to set to break even, when we get a failed retest, a breakdown, stops, I mean, this is dangerous stuff. You don't want to start trading with real money. Start with a paper trading simulated account. You wouldn't go to, you wouldn't see us going to war and then you decide, hey, I want to go to war too and get some wins too. I want to get some kills too. So you pick up a machine gun for the first time, and then there's some live rounds right over here, and you start, you grab all those bullets. You don't even know how to put the bullets in the gun, but somehow you get them in. Dude, the thing's gonna shoot your face off. So you don't play with live ammo before training with blanks and a simulated battlefield. Okay, I think that's a very good analogy. That, and also like flying an F-15 or an F-14 jet. If you want to learn how to fly and you want to start to fly well, you don't get in a real F-14. No one gives you the keys to the real F-14. You go and you get in a simulator, because I guarantee you, I don't care how hot shit you think you are. Okay? I don't care. You can talk to me to my face, tell me how hot shit you think you are. I'm going to tell you you're going to lose all your money. You're going to lose all of it. I'll just say that right back to you. I don't care how good you think you are, you're losing it all. So that's why you have to, when you start as a new trader, start with paper trading and just take the money that you have and put it into the market, VOO, invest it into some things. And as you make more money over the coming weeks and months, as you start to practice and get better, be adding to that pile so that by the time you are a profitable trader, you can actually then have a nest egg there ready to trade with on your journey. And even then, you're in danger. You follow this advice that I just said, and you have a chance. Don't, and you don't. Another thing to help you realize if you're ready to trade real money or not is ask yourself, if a friend came to you and said, hey, I heard about this trading thing and I want to trade your money for you, would you give that person who has the level of experience that you have your real money to trade with? Because if you wouldn't, then why would you give yourself that money if you're the exact same person? So until you would give a friend who's at your level your money, hands-free, and just trust that person, until you can get to that point, you should not be trading with real money. What's up? For real? Majority of the money is in 401k and IRA. Excellent. Yeah, especially if your job gives you a 401k match. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you bet, man. And then yeah, come join our trading community. And yes, it costs money and it has a monthly fee, but for sure you get free access as well. So you can decide which way you want to go. But I think even just being there's many traders in here now who are profitable traders who in the beginning spent months just being a fly on the wall, paper trading, paying paying to be with us every day, learning, being a fly in the wall. That's the right move. You know, they survived. They listened to my advice and they survived, and that's the way to go. The reason why I know this advice to give you is because I'm a hypocrite. I was where you were. I made the dumbass mistakes. I did what I'm telling you not to do. I did it. Okay, and it's fucked. It fucks you up. I've lost millions in the beginning. I built up millions. I lost millions. Never listen to anyone who hasn't lost a fortune at least once in their life if they're giving you financial advice. Because making money is one thing, but if you don't understand the risk of potential loss yet, then you haven't gone full circle and you don't understand the full 360 of financial risk. And I have. So I've been trading for 25 years and have made every mistake in the book. And I still make mistakes, but I just do it less often now. And I don't do such stupid things as losing huge sums of money. Todd says he just takes very small positions and very slowly builds his knowledge and confidence using our techniques. I do help for swing trading, and in my $7 video lessons, and again, I'm not really trying to sell those to make money off of them. I make them cheap so that you can buy them. But in my market mastery lessons, there's a whole section on swing trading. Really good stuff. It's going to teach you how to find stocks to swing trade, how to get in them, how to hold them, when to take profits, rinse and repeat, how to get into like 10 positions on rotation so that your swing portfolio is always gaining. I'm going to drop that video for you guys, but the market mastery link for anybody who's listening, that's where you need to go. If anybody wants to drop the link in any other platform, go for it. I'm dropping it on TikTok right now for these people. And I guess I'll type it over to the Twitch. You know, all I want to do is help people. That's it. Short on Pfizer? Not yet. Almost. Is it? Yes, it is. We're short on Pfizer. Okay, good. Except pivot point wise, you could risk all the way up to 47.5 now. So it's much better risk, 50 cents of risk. You can get twice as many shares. So to be able to cut at 47.5, you can get twice as many shares. Let me see if I can go. Nah, I don't have. I'm out of day trades in this account. If I go over to this account, I don't think it's a margin account, so then I won't be able to short. I'll give it a try. Let's see what happens. And what did it say there? No, short sales are not permitted on this account type. So I have too many accounts, guys. I don't know which one's which. I really, you get to a point where it doesn't matter. And that's where you want to be. Does this type of trading work nowadays when we have AI doing it much, much faster? Yes. There's AI still does not go after the kind of trades that we go after as well as we do. AI goes after a little high speed arbitrage. What we trade is a day trade. We trade momentum. We trade the fact that everyone is buying up a particular stock, and we get in. We have certain signals, and then we take profits at certain points, and then we get out when it seems to have been fading. I mean, we have an exact system for it, but that's essentially what it is. And AI can get in on the ride too, but nothing's going to change that fucking wave. That wave is flowing, and we're getting on it. We're surfing that wave. AI can surf with us if they want, but we're going to surf that wave too. Jamal says, I've been in this group now for 3 months. I never missed a class or a morning session, and it's finally paid off this past month. Not going to let my ego take over, but wow. Yeah, but Jamal, remember, you over-risked. You over-risked a lot. Jamal, was I right? Did you do 331R? I said 337. That's hilarious. Like, good God. I am enrolled as a member, says Arif. Do I have to pay for the market mastering course? Yes. Yes, it's not included. And the reason is it's because the market mastery stuff is like I spent tons of hours editing them down for you, which is going to save you time. And time is money, as you know. Editing that and then organizing them by topic and even adding slides on some or text overlays, hours. And then it's in 4K, and I touched up the audio and edited out pauses so it's like nice and succinct. And yeah, so there you go. Yep. And Todd is telling you what I would have told you. Jamal Shebot shares on which one was it? Pfizer? Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's a totally different game. Yeah. But you watch those charts, Jamal. Understand pivot point trading. You watch the daily charts. Make sure you get your mom out if this thing turns bearish. Oh, is that what you're looking for? Those videos? Okay, here. That's right here. Thanks for letting me know. There you go. Okay, I just posted it again. You got to copy and paste that. You have to copy and paste that. Let me know you got it. Say thanks or something. All right. Yeah, give me some likes, whatever it is. Airbnb trying to come up and around. That's a typical Elliott wave play, Elliott wave pattern. But can it make it up all the way? If so, it'd be breaking 200.5 and could run to 210, right? That's the next psychological number. The risk on that would be $2 to the bottom of 198.50. Okay, be watching. Here we go. Airbnb looks like it's going to do it. Break 250. If it does break 253, that's exactly the number it needs to break. 200.53. You can get in for $2 of risk. This would be the third entrance on Airbnb. Not sure it's going to work out. The market volume is a lot lower right now. Typically, the middle of the market hours are sideways. Yeah, you can do puts for Pfizer, but you want to calculate your 1%. Okay, the stop is 47.5. So, if you're getting in now, you have 30 cents of risk. So rather 20 cents of risk. So calculate your risk, however many shares that is. That needs to equal the number of delta on your option contracts. If you don't quite know how to do that yet, don't experiment. Go learn that lesson tonight. It's not a good idea to be picking up live guns that you've never shot before. But for example, if that calculation says that you can get 75 shares, then you can get one 75 delta put contract, or 325 delta put contracts, or 150 put contract and 25 shares short, etc. Daniel, with regards to what I was just talking about, that's in the 1% rule, one of the second or third lessons in it. There's a portion in it where I talk about how to use the 1% rule to figure out how many options contracts to buy. Definitely intermediate advanced. Invest in Jets ETF? Yeah, I think, for the next 6 months. But also hospitality. Did anybody ever get me the hospitality ETF? Can you post it again? Can you tell me what it was? There's a hospitality ETF out there. I can't remember the name. It's got a perfect name. I just can't remember it. And I really think that's one of the best places to also go. You want to spread it around. But again, all of that falls under travel. So don't go all in on any one basket. Ever. You want at least 10-way diversification, at least. If you can get 20-way or 30-way, congratulations. It's very hard, you'll find, to find 10 things that don't correlate to each other in any way whatsoever and get into them. No, it's not REIT. It's not Lux. It might. Cruise is good for cruise ships, but no, I think it's a hospitality ETF. It could be beds. That could be it. Let me see. I believe that's it, or that will work anyway. So beds, BEDZ, jets, JETS. What is the other one you just said? Somebody said a good one. What's it? Cruise, CRUZ, CRUZ. Let me type these to my wife too. Cruise, beds. We already said jets. Away, that might be the one. Away. Travel tech ETF. Well, that's good. Away. And we're missing something. What about like restaurants? So is there an eats, something like that? Restaurants ETF? Yeah, eats, EATZ. Same thing. No? And make sure you're in like TripAdvisor, Expedia, Airbnb. I'm missing one, but yeah, you know. So there you go. That puts you in all the travel, all of that whole basket with diversification in that basket. That basket should be no more than 10%. No more than 10% of all your invested long-term portfolio. You also need gold. You also need commodities like DBC. You need emerging market bonds. You need municipal bonds. You need developed countries, international municipal bonds. I mean, you just get into so many different asset classes. That's what you need to do. You don't put all your money into Netflix. Not in a long-term portfolio, but for a medium term or a macro portfolio or a swing portfolio, yeah, you could do something like that. You can have larger allocations and more exposure and more risk. But for your long-term portfolio, especially your IRA, something like that, and you want to just set it and forget it, diversification and mean like real diversification, uncorrelated asset class diversification is the way to go. Don't trip on Jamal's bag of cash on your way out. Yeah, no shit. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's morning session. That was a lot of fun. Hella fun. Airbnb didn't trigger. Probably stay away from that. I believe that's it for the trading on the day. You degenerate gamblers, good luck for sticking around for the rest of the day. I know that some of you do good, good job. But all the money, most of the money, most professional traders trade the first 30 minutes of the market and then they're out. Have a great weekend, everybody. This has been a wonderful week, and let's do it again next week. Again, if you made an incredible bag today, I recommend you talk to Elliot about doing an upgrade if you haven't already. So maybe you want to go from monthly to annual, or talk to Elliot about a lifetime if that's something you're interested in. All right. Love you all, and in the most brotherly way. And I will see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. It's getting cold out there. Try to enjoy it. Peace, and I'll see you on Monday, and let's make some money. And by the way, in the Discord, there's still traders trading. Tracked should be coming in pretty soon. Who knows? He'll probably be shorting Pfizer as well, possibly. I don't know. But you got plenty of people in there to continue trading with all day today. Right. Peace, love, and hair grease.